Welcome back to part 2. We are going to continue exploring the settings menu. In the last video, we discussed about a few personalization settings. You can check the link in the description below. So now we're going to discuss about general settings. So this is regarding personalization where you have background, lock screen, and colors. Now this is totally your choice. There's no personal recommendation I have. Here's where you can check picture, solid color, or slideshow. Now here you can change your accent colors. Here's where you select the legendary dark mode. Accent color personalizes the color of a variety of surfaces you see when you use Windows. On the far right hand side, you have related settings, and if you have any questions, please feel free to look up those links. We have similar drop down as shown in the background settings where you have Windows Spotlight, Picture, and Slideshow. Here you can choose apps that should be shown on the lock screen, and you can change any additional settings here. Now Windows Spotlight is an option for the lock screen background that displays different background images and occasionally offers suggestions. Now, this is a feature included by default in Windows 10. We move on to the next setting, which is themes. We have similar settings here, however, they are grouped under the themes setting. This is done so that you can eventually save all these changes as a new theme. Now if you look on the right side, related settings, you have an option that says desktop icon settings. Here you can hide the recycle bin, this PC, documents folder, or just the reverse. Put them all on the desktop. Also, we can customize the icons by clicking the change icon button. Moving on, here you can add, remove, view all the fonts installed on your Windows 10 system. I'll link a couple sites that have good fonts in the description below. Here you can add or remove the stuff you see when you press the Windows key on the keyboard or on the bottom left hand corner of your screen. We move to the taskbar. Here you can lock it or else right click on the taskbar and do the same. To preview the desktop, you can move the mouse to the Show Desktop button at the end of the taskbar. Now this is useful for quickly viewing desktop icons and folders, or when you don't want to minimize all open windows and then have to restore them. The location of your taskbar can either be changed here or by simply dragging it to any side of your screen when it is unlocked. Here you can turn the system icons on or off. PowerShell and CMD. These are task-based command line tools that can be used for administrative tasks to be expressively done. But there are important differences between the two. It's listed on the screen. This option, choose where to get apps. You can choose this option as anywhere so that Microsoft Windows 10 does not block you from installing apps from unknown sources. Now this is just like the add or remove programs setting in the control panel. Now you may want certain apps on Windows 10 to handle specific actions. This is where default apps come in. They allow you to choose what browser, email client, and other apps open when you load related content. You may want your PDF files or email, music to automatically open using an app other than the one provided by Microsoft. Now this Maps app from Windows 10, if you don't have an internet connection on your computer, you can still use these features by downloading offline. I don't find this feature important at all, so I'm turning it off. We move to the next one, which is gaming. Unless you use an Xbox controller, deselect this option. Leave all the shortcuts below as they are. Game mode. Now game mode helps create the best possible gaming experience on Windows 10. When you use game mode, gaming becomes the priority on your PC so that you get better game quality and performance. Ease of access. Now this provides an option to set up accessibility settings for programs available. You can change the size of the text and applications. These are settings for the mouse pointer and also to change the color of the mouse pointer. Now here you can make the cursor easier to see while typing. At the very bottom, you'll see an option that says Change Touch Feedback. Now this shows visual feedback around the touch points when you use the mouse or when you're pointing out to any particular item on your desktop. The next one, magnifier. If you want to temporarily enlarge a portion of your screen in Windows 10, you can use this handy built-in magnifier. You also can very well tap on Start and type magnifier there. That'll open this up. Moving on, keyboard. Now here you can use the on-screen keyboard, which displays a visual keyboard with all the standard keys. Sticky keys is a feature in Windows that allows modifier keys like Control and Shift to remain active even when you're not pressing them. Now this in particular helps users who have trouble pressing two keys at a time, example using shift to make uppercase letters. Toggle keys are a great feature of Microsoft Windows. Whenever you turn on or off a toggle key in Windows 10, you can hear a tone when you press the key. The most common toggle key is caps lock. Now this toggles the letter keys between lowercase and uppercase mode. Filter keys is an accessibility option that you can use to control the keyboard repeat rate and ignore repeated keys. To take a quick screenshot of the active window, we can use the print screen shortcut on the keyboard. However, you'll need to open the screenshot in an image editor to save it. Here you will be able to quickly snip and share a screenshot. You can snip a rectangle, something a bit more freeform, or full screen, and it'll go straight to your clipboard. If that's all you need, you can take it from there. Here you can deselect for any warning messages when turning on sticky keys, toggle keys, or filter keys from the keyboard. Now here's where we have more of the mouse settings. Here you can select the primary button for your mouse. Now use autoplay for all media and devices. You can leave this setting on. For example, you have a thumb drive, a flash drive, an external hard drive for that matter. This is where you can make changes to it. If you have any Bluetooth or other devices, you can add them here or manage them here. In related settings, we have adjust mouse and cursor size and additional mouse options. The first option is similar to what we did earlier, that is leaving left as our primary button. Over here, you can check the double click speed. You can change the double clicking speed. You can turn on click lock. You can select the pointer speed. I normally don't use the visibility option, which is display pointer trails. I do use the snap to feature. Just select the checkbox which says automatically move pointer to the default button in a dialog box. I do select show location of pointer when I press the control key. This is handy, not needed though. Click on the enhance pointer precision. Now some users have complained that FPS games, it does affect if the enhanced pointer precision is selected. So you may want to check that if you are a FPS gamer. We move to the next one, that's privacy, location, camera, and microphone. Most of the settings on this page are generally off. I don't make any changes to them. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.